What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Of course, Atlanta and its suburbs continue to be, in my honest opinion, a joke, which is why I don't want to move to Atlanta. I thought about it. Kevin Samuels wanted me to come there before he passed, and I thought about it. Many of us did, but the more that we talk about Atlanta, the more laughable Atlanta and its surrounding suburbs are. And one of the most famous ones is South Fulton, Georgia. Now, I want you to hear what happened to this particular Georgia mayor who is having some issues in the city. Let's play this clip and we're going to come back.
And we begin with that breaking news. Turmoil in the city of South Fulton. Mayor Khalid Kamau arrested and facing felony charges. Only our Fox 5 cameras were rolling as the leader in handcuffs placed in the back of a patrol car as he's taken off to the Fulton County Jail. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 6. I'm Eric Perry. Fox 5 spoke exclusively with the mayor as cops led him from the handcuffs from the precinct in handcuffs to jail. They took him to Fulton County, and that's where we found Fox 5's Rob Durienzo. Hey, Rob, you know, you've been working the story all day with our team. What did he have to say for himself?
Hey there, Eric. Well, the mayor apologized when confronted by Fox 5's Deidre Dukes outside of that precinct. We know that he's now here behind bars at the Fulton County Jail. Take a listen to that exchange.
Mayor, why were you on that property?
I just wanted to see the house. I do apologize to the owners. I thought it was abandoned.
Embattled South Fulton Mayor Khalid Kamau was arrested Saturday morning on charges he trespassed on this property on Cascade Palmetto Highway and committed first-degree burglary, which is a felony. Sources say the property owner held Kamau at gunpoint until cops arrived, but police have yet to confirm that. In his mugshot at the Fulton County Jail, he smiled big, but minutes earlier, he told Fox 5's Deidre Dukes he was sorry.
I apologize for the negative attention this has brought to our city.
His arrest is just the latest in a string of bizarre incidents in South Fulton since he took office last year. This past April, police shut down an Easter egg hunt he organized because he didn't have a permit. In March, city council members filed a lawsuit demanding his removal from office, saying he violated the city charter. In July of last year, he sued members of council, alleging they violated the Open Records Act.
I hope that the spotlight that is on our city right now will highlight some of the inequities that have been happening.
So you're guilty of the charges?
I think that's for the voters to decide.
And of course, there's a lot of uncertainty and confusion happening in the city of South Fulton tonight. As for that burglary charge, we're still waiting to learn what he's accused of stealing. Of course, we're going to be working our sources both here at the jail and in the city of South Fulton, bringing you the very latest tonight at 10. For now, that is the latest from here, live at the Fulton County Jail. Rob Durienzo, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, Rob, great work between you, Deidre, and our photog, Eric Lynn. We'll see you tonight at 10.
So this individual, Mayor Khalid Kamau, I don't know if he's an African-American or adopted this name or he's someplace else. But as you've seen, Mr. Kamau was trespassing Saturday on someone else's property. Now, I do want you to know that he was replaced by City Council member Natasha Williams Brown. Ironically, one of the people who sued him this year. So Khalid Kamau is, as it appears, problematic. But then he was on someone's property, and while he was on somebody's property, which was not his home, when asked to leave, he's telling people, "Do you know who the F I am?" Now, you see, something is wrong with the Negro because he's out here talking about God is using him. Those who are persecuted because of righteousness, all of that, which none of that really means anything, because Negro, why are you on the property? Now, Kamau, according to this council, has been in a contentious relationship with the council for over a year. The council asked the district attorney's office in June 2022 for an investigation of transactions Kamal's charged on a city-issued credit card that were discovered in audit. Now, let me just talk about these black cities around America. Those who are failing. Black Philadelphia, Black Detroit, Black Cleveland, Atlanta itself. You see, these cities are ran, Baltimore, by Democratic, let me call them pookies. Some would call them bandits. And see, here's the funny thing. None of these guys are pookies and ray-rays historically. These are educated people. Some of them, like Lori Lightfoot, went to prestigious law schools, but they're completely inept. And a lot of times in Black America, we confuse education and academic greatness for the ability to produce, which these things are not equivalent. You see, you can be a Harvard Law grad school student or graduate and become the president of the United States and not deliver anything for the African American community. I'm looking at you, Mr. Barack Obama. You see, a lot of these cities in Black America have been led by qualified people who did very well in college. Did very well in college. They were top high-end people. Yes, they were. You see? But what you're not talking about is they are liars. They are crooks. They are thieves. And these are people that had charisma and had great talking points about what they would do, and they have delivered nothing. In all black cities, Memphis, New Orleans, Little Rock, or cities like that. What has come about of those places? Black Democratic leaders have failed Black America. Those are in the elites. Kwame Kilpatrick went to Michigan State School of Law. We all know what he ended up doing. DC is a joke. Politically, it always has been for the blacks. Look at all the crime happening in surrounding areas of DC. Now the Pookies have went up to Upper Marlboro, Maryland, all up in PG. They've always been doing that, but now into the better parts. Chevy Chase, Maryland. Yeah, exactly. Places that they would have never went before. But all of this is because of Black Democratic policy and corrupt Black leadership. All across, blaming the white man for everything. And one of the things that we can never blame, in my honest opinion, white people for are the people that we have put into office and their inability to do the right thing. I'll talk about one guy in particular now. He's dead. Coleman Young. Coleman Young has to be, in my honest opinion, from what I know about him, the worst mayor in the history of any black city. And he was nominated almost, I think he died in office. Coleman Young was beyond terrible. He was awful as a mayor. One of the worst corrupt mayors, from what they tell me and from what I've seen, of all time. Horrible. But as long as you talk in that way, we don't care. We don't care. All we care about are lies, crooked, buffoonish behavior, disappointing constituents at every hand. All right? Every hand. And in fact, Coleman Young's son was conceived in a scandal, if I'm not mistaken. But this is what happens, okay? And Black America is behind due to that. Period. Okay? These people in Black America, these leaders, these policies have been kept behind not by thugs, but thugs with college degrees, lawyer thugs, Black elite thugs, professional Black, the thug mentality inside of courtrooms, inside of congressional offices, mayor offices. These are also the people that we want to talk about the crimes in the Black community. We don't talk about the policy makers who go along with white supremacy, and these are our people who give us this service. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Suburb Junk. Appreciate you for all you do, Suburb about. We're out.